Now, before this video gets started, I would want to say this is just me sharing my experience. I do not promote or endorse anyone doing any sort of illegal drugs, legal or not. I do not support the underage use of drugs or, anything in that matter. All right, hello everybody. My name is Mickey. Today I wanted to talk about my experience with doing liquid THC and kind of just how it all went first down. I mean, it was my first time smoking at all, and I just wanted to talk about my experience and how I got caught. Now, if you're anything like me, you have, minimum fast food job. I worked at Dairy Queen at the time, and I just got out of a team meeting, super long, super boring, and I headed back to my coworker's house for maybe 30 minutes before my mom came and picked me up or whatever. But anyway, we get back and we're sitting there, and they start, lighting up this giant. It's not giant. It's like handheld thing. They blowtorch the hell out of it, and they poke it at this liquid THC. And they were like, okay, you're in the rotation now. So I was like, all right. I figured it out pretty quick, and I maybe hit 2, 3 times before I was absolutely fucked. Now I was 14 at the time. I'm currently 15 now. Um, but in this case, I got fucked, dude. It was like 3.5 hours of just pure shitty, absolutely faded out of my mind. But I begin walking back, and all I can think, as I'm walking back, everything starts to shake. The ground starts to feel weird. It's getting harder to walk in a straight line, and as it hits, I can tell that I'm having rational thoughts in my head, but it takes a couple seconds for me to execute those thoughts. So, I do like watching myself and be like, okay, I gotta open this door, and then 5, maybe 10 seconds later, then I'll finally open the door. So I head back to Dairy Queen. We had walked all the way back. It was about a mile walk. Jeez, it was grueling. Um, we get back and I sit at one of the tables and everyone is staring at me. My manager is staring at me. My fucking coworkers are staring at me. There's people that are huddled around me just laughing at me. But as it goes by, I realize, holy shit, I have to go home. I have to get in the car and it's about a 45-minute drive back to my house. And I'm thinking, holy shit, I am so fucked right now. So I messaged my mom. I'm like, the meeting ran late or whatever. And at this point, I was absolutely just lost out of my mind. I knew it wasn't gonna wear off by the time, so I said, fuck it. I called my mom. I said, you need to come get me right now. You're gonna be so pissed. That's what I said. You know, okay. Mom was not happy. All right. She pulls up. I get in the car, and she goes, so what's your situation or whatever. I was like, I went back to so and so's house. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm gonna use Jordan as a placeholder name for now. I went back to Jordan's house and I got fucked up. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I did liquid THC and she freaked the fuck out, dude. Not on me, but like she freaked out. She called the cops. She's trying to get these people arrested. I'm like, at this point, I don't even know what to do. I'm not thinking correct. I'm just kind of sitting there, letting it all happen, even though in deep in my mind, I'm like, oh fuck, can't let this happen. Anyway, she finally calms down, and decides, fuck it. She calls off the police or whatever. And as I'm sitting there, she asks me if I want to go to Arby's, which is disgusting. No one eats at Arby's. Anyway, she asked me if I want to go to Arby's. I went, I don't want to go left or something. And she couldn't like reach me in my own world I was in. She couldn't understand what was going on in my head. She thought I was like, coming down from being high, and she didn't really understand that I was gonna be fucked up for a while, dude. And so we get home, I eat my buffalo chicken slider. That's what I got. I got a buffalo chicken slider. I'll put an image up on the screen if I can find it. But I get this buffalo chicken slider, and it was just absolutely hitting. I was so hungry. And bro, my dad. Okay, so I didn't really get in trouble. Like that was the great part. She takes my phone, right? She says you're not gonna get your phone back, and then she leaves for work the next day. I wake up. I'm feeling all right. I'm not sick at all, which I thought I was gonna be sick. I was not sick. And I walk upstairs and my dad hands me my phone, and he legit goes, "Here's your phone back. Your mom's tripping." My dad is a 40-year-old man. He does not say the word trippin'. So I get my phone back, and that's kind of where the story ends. But here's the thing. I walked back into work because I had to work, and I got fired on the spot. Absolutely just I walked in, clocked in, saw my name wasn't up on the board. I checked my schedule. I was supposed to be there. My manager calls me in the office and was like, you know, the owner or our boss essentially said that he knows what happened the other day and he just decided to fire you on the spot. So I didn't get a warning. I didn't get nothing. I got fired. I went home. Everyone was pissed at me. I was pissed at myself. And my boss calls me. He goes, you know why I had to fire you? You come collect your last paycheck on so and so days. And I was like, oh fuck. And I remember walking in. He was standing there with my paycheck. And he goes, wait, sorry, I gotta hit my vape real quick. He goes, all right, you know what? I understand you're a kid or whatever. He started like belittling me. He's like, I get you're a little kid, and I think you deserve a second chance. And I didn't know what that meant. I took my paycheck and I walked out the door. I didn't say another word. And he messaged me. He's like, you can come back in. You can start Monday. I'll have you on this, 8 a.m. shift to 9 p.m. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's a 13-hour shift. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. And he's like, okay, well, you want to come back? I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to come back. And I turned down the opportunity for the job. Now, no legal repercussions or anything at the time. I know I was underage, and I think that it was definitely an interesting situation. But other than that, I've got nothing else to say. Maybe hit me with a like, hit me with a sub, and I hope you have a great day. See ya.